let's start by discussing about activators and deactivators in benzene. So, as we studied in part of our introduction and preparation to benzene, today we are going to continue with the activators and deactivators as one among the parts of our topic of organic chemistry, and as one among the parts of aromatic compound which we need to study. So, what are the activators and deactivators in benzene? I know we already discussed this, but this is just like a repetition to make things clear and to make understand each other. So, activators, tunachokisema ni kwamba reactivity ya benzene towards electrophile in electrophilic substitution reaction depends on the electron density in benzene ring. Kama tunavyojua kwamba benzene kwa reaction ina act kama nucleophile. So that means ina act kama nucleophile, it supply or it donate electron to an electrophile. That means it depends in an electron kiasi gani, the extent of it to donate electron will depend on how much electrons it has. So if it has a lot of electrons, that means it will also donate electrons easier. But if it has deficiency of electrons, that means itapata shida kudonate electrons nyingine. Kwa nachokisema ni kwamba if the electron density is high, then the benzene will be more reactive towards electrophile. And if it is low, then the benzene will be less reactive towards electrophile. Kwa kama benzene electron density kwenye benzene itakuwa high, manake benzene itakuwa more reactive. While if it is low, that means benzene will be less reactive. So, any factor which affects the electron density in the benzene ring is said to affect the reactivity of benzene towards an electrophile. So, kwenye hizi factor tuna factor mbili, tuna activators and deactivators. Activators, they tend to increase electron density in the benzene ring and thus making the benzene ring more reactive. So when a substituent in benzene increase electron density in the benzene ring, manake kuna group imejiattach kwenye benzene, but by attaching ile group iliyojiattach kwenye benzene ime increase electron density kwenye benzene ring, and by increasing the electron density in the benzene ring, then substituent is said to increase the reactivity of benzene towards an electrophile. Kwa nini? Kwa sababu imeongeza electron density, imeongeza number of electrons in benzene, imeongeza namna ambayo benzene inaweza kadonate electrons. So in other words, is said to activate electrophilic substitution reaction of benzene, and hence the substituent is known as activators. Now always an activator should have a lone pair. It must be bonded to benzene by single bond, and it should have lone pair, at least one lone pair. Always that lone pair is the one which can be donated towards benzene ring and act as a nucleophile. Now, on the other hand, if the substituent decrease electron density in the benzene ring, and more especially here the substituent consists of the double bond. Unaona, yani substituent is attached to another atom by pi bond. Because that pi bond can break. Unakuta labda tuna carbon, lakini ile carbon imekuwa attached to oxygen. Carbon is bonded to benzene, but that carbon is bonded to another atom by pi bond. So that pi bond can break and thus will withdraw the electrons from the benzene ring. And by withdrawing the electrons from the benzene ring, that makes the benzene ring to be less reactive. So on the other hand, if the substituent decreases electron density in the benzene ring, then the substituent is said to decrease the reactivity of benzene towards an electrophile. That is, it's said to deactivate electrophilic substitution reaction of benzene, and hence the substituent is known as deactivator. So activator, they increase the reactivity of benzene, while deactivator, they decrease the reactivity of benzene. Activator, they increase electron density in benzene, while deactivator, they decrease electron density in benzene. Now we can move forward and we can discuss, we can start discussing how can we recognize whether a substituent is activator or deactivator. Now, before studying recognition of activator and deactivator, it is better to study first effect which cause activator and deactivation in benzene. Now, the effect which cause activation and deactivation in benzene, they are positive inductive effect and positive mesomeric effect. Those which cause activation, positive inductive and positive mesomeric, while those which cause deactivation, negative inductive and negative mesomeric. So positive inductive, as we know from the introduction to organic chemistry, this is the effect which arises in the organic compound as the result of partial movement of an electron pair towards the functional group. So ni effect ambayo inatokana na partial attraction of the electron or partial movement of electron pair towards the functional group. In this case, benzene ring. Kwa positive inductive effect, in this case tunazungumzia a movement of electron au ile namna ambayo tunakuwa tunaongeza electron kwenye benzene ring, ndio tunaita positive inductive effect. Thus, positive inductive effect brings activation to benzene by partial supply of electrons towards the benzene ring. It is caused by alkyl groups. Alkyl groups zina cause a partial supply of electrons to benzene ring, and thus by partial supply of electrons zinasababisha the benzene ring become more reactive. Lakini remember, this is partial, so its effect is small. That means alkyl group will be weak activator. They will be weakly activators. But also we have positive mesomeric effect. About positive mesomeric effect, this effect which arises in the organic compound is the result of total movement of an electron pair towards the functional group. In this case, benzene ring, and then moving back again to its original position within the same molecule. Kwa hiyo kitu ambacho natokea ujue ni kwamba positive mesomeric effect inasababisha pia activation of the benzene ring, and positive mesomeric effect inasababisha activation of benzene ring ambayo ni more strong as compared to the mesomeric effect, as compared to the inductive effect. So the activation of benzene ring caused by positive mesomeric effect is stronger as compared to the activation of benzene ring caused by a positive inductive effect. Thus, positive mesomeric effect brings activation of benzene by total supply of an electron pair towards benzene ring. This is total supply, but here it was partial supply. So if it is by total supply, that means the effect of activation by positive mesomeric effect will be greater as compared to the effect of activation by positive inductive effect. So substituents which cause positive mesomeric effect in benzene is the one with the atoms possessing lone pair. You see the conditions. Is the one with atoms possessing lone pair or negatively charged atoms. Kwa atoms za huyu substituent group zinakuwa zina lone pair or negatively charged atoms, and itself directly bonded to another atom by sigma bond. Kwa hiyo hii substituent inakuwa na lone pair au inakuwa na negatively charged atoms, lone pair or negatively charged atoms, na itself is bonded to another atom by sigma bond. For example, we have a hydroxyl, we have amino, we have RO, and then we have halogen, where X is halogen. But we'll study later that halogen, they are weakly deactivator. That is because of the high electronegativity which they possess. However, they have lone pairs, and they have 3 lone pairs, but they are weakly deactivator. They are also para-director but weakly deactivator. On the other hand, there are 2 effects which cause deactivation in benzene. Now we are moving to the effect which causes deactivation, and here we'll have negative inductive effect and negative mesomeric effect. Negative inductive effect is the partial withdrawal of electrons. So this is the effect which arises in organic compound as the result of partial withdrawal of electron pair from functional group, in this case benzene ring. So in negative inductive effect we have partial withdrawal of electrons, and so negative inductive effect do deactivate the benzene by partial withdrawal of electrons pair from benzene ring. So one thing you need to note here ni kwamba inductive effect inafanya partial deactivation na partial activation, lakini mesomeric effect inafanya complete au total. Substituents which cause negative inductive effect are strong electronegative atoms or electron attracting radicals. Examples, tukiwa tuna OH, then tuna NH2, RO pamoja na halogen. Remember, you can be confused here because hii substituent umezikuta kwenye nini? Kwenye positive mesomeric effect umezikuta hizi zina lone pair. Again unazikuta kwenye negative inductive effect zina cause nini? Zina cause deactivation. Now you can be asking yourself, or you can be asking yourself in your head, are these activators or deactivators? We will study later because to regard a substituent as either activator or deactivator, tunaangalia kwenye effect. We are looking at effect or the extent of the effects. To how much extent that this substituent they cause activation, and to how much extent they cause deactivation. If the extent of activation is greater as compared to the extent of deactivation, then we are regarding them as activator. But for some of these, the extent of deactivation is greater as compared to the extent of activation, so we can call them as weak deactivator. So most of these we will find them as either weak activators or weak deactivator. Why? Because they possess both two effects at the same time. Now we can move to negative mesomeric effect as one among the effects which cause deactivation in benzene. This is the effect which arises in organic compound as the result of total withdrawal of electron pair from functional group, in this case benzene ring, and then moving back again to its original position within the same molecule. So a negative mesomeric effect brings deactivation to benzene by total withdrawal of electron pair from benzene ring. Substituents which cause a negative mesomeric effect is the one with atoms possessing lone pair or negatively charged electrons, and itself is bonded to another atom by pi bond. Example, we have a carboxylic, tuna hiyo hapo, amide, tuna hiyo hapo, then tuna cyanide. We have these substituents ambazo zenyewe zinasababisha nini? Negative mesomeric effect. We have a contradiction here, kama nilivyoeleza hapo mwanzoni kwamba from the above discussion it can be recognized that the same substituents such as hydroxyl, amino, RH and X cause both activation by positive inductive effect and deactivation by negative, by positive mesomeric and deactivation by negative inductive. And remember, the strength of mesomeric is greater as compared to the strength of inductive. Why? It is because mesomeric supply total electrons, while inductive just partial. So don't worry, here is the rule to overcome such contradiction. In most cases where there is a competition between inductive and mesomeric effect, it's the mesomeric effect which overweight the inductive effect in most cases, but not all cases. So for example, in the case of mesomeric itawini kwa wengi hawa, lakini kwa halogen mesomeric itakuwa ndogo kuliko inductive. Kwa halogen itakuwa ni weakly deactivator. So this is because while inductive effect involves partial movement of electron pair, mesomeric effect involve movement ya total electron pair, yani electron pair yote inaenda. Thus, when same species cause negative inductive and positive mesomeric effect, the effect which will be considered is the positive, and the species will be activator. But the exception is for the halogens. Halogens are exceptional of the above explanation. In halogens, inductive effect tend to overweight mesomeric effect. So halogen, they are weakly deactivator. Reason why it is because halogen, they are very strong electronegative elements, so they exert very strong negative inductive effect as compared to the positive mesomeric effect that they can donate electrons to the benzene ring. So on the other hand, halogen have maximum number of lone pair electrons. 3 lone pair are available, thus making them less available in the participation of mesomeric effect due to large repulsion existing between those lone pair. Simply because we have a large repulsion existing between lone pair, and due to strong electronegativity of the halogens, these electrons they do not much involve in the mesomeric effect in benzene. So while halogens exert very strong negative inductive effect, they also exert very weak mesomeric effect. That means negative mesomeric effect. Hence in halogens, inductive effect overweight mesomeric effect. So in two sentences we can conclude that all substituents which cause positive inductive effect are those which cause positive mesomeric effect, with exceptions of halogens are activators. Kwa substituents zote zinazo cause positive inductive effect na zote zinazo cause positive mesomeric effect ni activator, except halogens. But all substituents which cause a negative mesomeric effect with addition of halogens which cause negative inductive effect are deactivators. They are deactivators. So very important to understand that all positively charged substituents are deactivator. Positively charged substituents, they are deactivator, regardless to the bonding structure, whether ni sigma or ni pi and etc. So for example, you may be given a question like this one, to arrange the following compounds labeled A to F according to the reactivity towards electrophile and towards nucleophile. Now remember, tunaposema reactivity towards electrophile, manake huyu benzene na hii compound lazima yenyewe ndio idonate electron, because electrophile is electron poor species. So in a love electrons, it must be given electrons. But when we are regarding a reactivity towards nucleophile, that means this compound will be accepting electrons, so it will act as an electrophile. So tukiangalia reactivity towards an electrophile, manake yule compound ambaye yuko strongly activated ndiye ambaye atakuwa more reactive, Sasa kwa mfano ukiangalia huyu hapa na hydroxyl na huyu hapa hydroxyl, hizi hydroxyl mbili zote zina donate electrons towards benzene ring. Huyu hapa na hydroxyl mmoja ana donate electron. Huyu hapa na hii hapa ambayo ni hii amine, hii amine ambayo ni NH2 nitro group. This nitro group ina withdraw electron. Kwa huyu hapa ana withdraw, huyu hapa ana supply by positive inductive. Huyu ana supply by positive inductive, huyu hapa ana withdraw. Huyu hapa ana supply tu. Huyu hapa na huyu hapa remember ana uwezo mkubwa wa withdraw kwa sababu yeye ni very strong deactivator. Kwa hiyo tukijumlisha effect ya huyu na huyu atakuwa na effect kubwa. Unaona? Huyu hapa ndo kabisa compound yao mwisho huko. Alafu huyu hapa yeye ana supply. So now tutaanza na zile ambazo zimekuwa supplied. Zile ambazo zimekuwa supplied zitakuwa zina uwezo mkubwa wa kudonate electrons towards an electrophile. Kwa hiyo tutaanza na E. Yeye amekuwa supplied by 2 groups. Unaona? E amekuwa supplied by 2 groups. Toka hapo tutafuata na nani? F amekuwa supplied by 1 group. Tukitoka F tutafuata nani? A amekuwa supplied by 1 group. Lakini ni kwamba hydroxyl ana uwezo mkubwa wa kusupply, and hydroxyl ana supply by positive mesomeric, wakati methyl ana supply by positive inductive. Kwa hiyo effect ya hydroxyl ambayo ina supply by positive mesomeric ni kubwa kuliko effect ya methyl ambayo ina supply by positive inductive. Kwa hiyo ndio maana tutaanza na huyu hapa. Tutaanza na huyu hapa ambaye anakuwa supplied by wawili, na hao wawili wote wana supply by positive mesomeric. Tutafuata na huyu hapa ambaye anakuwa supplied by moja lakini by positive mesomeric. Tutafuata na huyu hapa ambaye anakuwa supplied by moja lakini by positive inductive. So tunajua strength of positive mesomeric ni kubwa kuliko positive inductive. Tukitoka huyu hapa tutafuata na yuko wapi? Tutafuata na huyu hapa tutafuata na huyu hapa C. Kwa sababu gani? Kwa sababu C yeye ni neutral, hawi supplied wala hawi withdrawn. From there tutaenda kwenye D. Na unaweza kusema kwamba D ilikuwa na substituent ambaye ana supply by positive inductive. Kwa nini sasa tusinge mwanza D twende kwenye, tukishatoka D ndio twende kwenye hizo compound nyingine? Kwa nini tusinge mwanza D ndio twende kwenye C? The reason behind nimekwambia huyu hapa nitro tutaenda kusoma kwenye ile list ya deactivator. Nitro is the strong deactivating group. Kwa strongest deactivating group ni nani? Ni nitro. If the strongest deactivating group ni nitro, that means huyu nitro ambaye ni strongest atakuwa na withdraw electrons kiasi kwamba atafanya compound D iwe less reactive as compared to even benzini ambaye hana. Kwa hiyo tukitoka C tutafuata D and then finally tutaenda kwenye B. B huyo hapa yeye ndo yani amekuwa withdrawn electron na hakuna namna ambayo anakuwa supplied with electrons. So that is reactivity towards electrophile. Tutaangalia which compound among these has a higher electron density either by being activated by positive mesomeric or by positive inductive. Which compound among these has a higher electron density, and that will be the one which will be the more reactive compound towards an electrophile. Kwa nucleophile hapo tunageuza hiyo series. Kwa nucleophile tunageuza hiyo series. Kwa nucleophile maana yake wa kwanza kureact atakuwa ni huyu hapa B, atakayefuata atakuwa ni D, atakayefuata atakuwa ni neutral benzene, atakayefuata atakuwa ni yule pale, atakayefuata ni F, atakayefuata ni E. Kwa tunageuza tu, tunaanzia upande wa pili kwenye nucleophile ndio inakuwa hivyo. Haya, another question. Explain why alkylation of nitrobenzene is much slower than that of methyl benzene. Alkylation of nitrobenzene is much slower than that of methyl benzene. The reason behind ni kwamba nitro group ana withdraw electrons from benzene, thus making the benzene less reactive, or thus decreasing the ability of benzene to donate electrons towards an alkyl group. So nitrobenzene alkylation like lazima iwe slow. Kwa sababu gani? Benzene tayari anakuwa na electrons chache. So alkylation in a given compound are electrophilic substitution reaction. Presence of nitro group, which is an electron withdrawing group or deactivator in nitrobenzene, deactivates its reaction towards electrophile, while presence of methyl group, which donate electrons, which is electron releasing group or activator in methylbenzene, activates its reaction towards electrophile, and hence alkylation of nitrobenzene becomes slower than that of methylbenzene, So in the next session we'll be discussing about the directing effect in the substituted benzene, directing effect of the substituted benzene. Jinsi gani hizi group zina direct group inayokuja iende either ortho or iende para. So thank you and let I wish you nice studies.